Hi, this is Utkarsh Bhargav, and welcome to another amazing episode of Daily Market Analysis here at Roaring Bulls. Now, let's start our discussion by talking about what happened yesterday in our markets. कल अगर हम देखेंगे तो Nifty actually went down. Actually, Nifty opened with a gap up. Tried to cross the 16,300, 16,350 zone, जिसके बारे में हम पहले से डिस्कस करते आ रहे हैं. It's a strong resistance area. And what happened after that? There was a sudden fall. There was sudden profit booking pressure. The volatility shot up, and Nifty came down to the support area of 16,210, 211. And then a quick recovery, giving Nifty a neutral close. ये हुआ कल, right? अगर हम आज की बात करें, आज क्या हुआ? Again, Nifty opened with a good gap up. Tried to move up beyond the resistance of 16,340, 330, but started slowly coming down. And within the first half, before 12 o'clock, Nifty actually came down a lot, and it did hit the 16,160, 150, 160, 170 zone. And what happened after that? Complete recovery to give again a neutral close for the day. Now, what does this mean? इसका मतलब क्या है? इसका मतलब ये है कि मार्केट में वोलेटिलिटी बहुत ज़्यादा थी आज, राइट? द वोलेटिलिटी वॉज वेरी मच हाई. इन सच काइंड ऑफ मार्केट्स इवन द ऑप्शन सेलर्स कैन get the panic sort of scenario because sudden recovery in the last few hours, right? And DIIs and the FIIs both turned out to be the net bias, I believe today, right? So a drastic recovery today. We had to adjust our positions at the Millionaire Trader Club as well, but we had a great profitable trade today. Even as a naked option buyer, we had a great opportunity. मैं आपको चार्ट्स पे चल के समझाऊंगा कैसे हमने एरिया ऑफ कॉन्फ्लुएंस फाइंड किया और कैसे एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी बनाई ऑप्शन बाइंग करने के लिए भी. अदर देन दैट, वी हैड अ ग्रेट डे ओवरऑल टुडे. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट हाउ द डे वाज, राइट? सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट हाउ द डे वाज. एंड बैंक निफ्टी की अगर हम बात करें, देखिए निफ्टी में रोज वी शेप रिकवरी आ रही है. कल भी रिकवरी थी, आज भी ऑलमोस्ट अ वी शेप रिकवरी. नॉट अ कंप्लीट रिकवरी फ्रॉम द गैप अप लेवल्स, बट अगेन अ कंप्लीट रिकवरी टू द न्यूट्रल लेवल. सो वन पॉइंट टू नोट हेयर इज दैट वी शेप रिकवरी निफ्टी में 2 दिन से आ रही है, बट बैंक निफ्टी इज नॉट दैट bullish. Bank Nifty is unable to recover from the lows it is making, right? Other than that, metal sector, ठीक है, metal sector indices closed in red, but Nifty metal actually shot up, right? Nifty metal actually shot up 3.14%. Nifty pharma was a sector that moved down by 1.46%. So these are two sectors that we had to discuss, right? Other than that, if we talk about the metal stocks, Hindalco came into a buying level. And it was a great trade opportunity in Hindalco. It shot up by 2.2%. Then Tata Steel was there. We did not trade to Tata Steel today, but Tata Steel went well. It shot up 3.8%. JSW Steel shot up 3.7%. And all other major metal stocks like SAIL, Vedanta, Jindal Steel, National Aluminium also shot up a lot. And ये सभी metal stocks 2 दिन से लगातार selling pressure के अंदर थे और आज जबरदस्त reversal in metal stocks में आया, right? Other than that, if we talk about Reliance also had a great day today. Reliance had a great up move today. In fact, I think Reliance was a stock that actually saved Nifty from falling drastically today, right? So Reliance was there. And other than that, what else do we have to discuss? So markets में अगर हम देखेंगे तो small cap और mid cap जो है ना, उसमें अगर आप जाके देखेंगे in the broader markets, the small cap and the mid cap index seriously had a hit in the morning. They started falling down crazily, but then by the end of the day, somehow they actually tried to recover, and a lot of recovery was there in the small cap and the mid cap index, right? So mostly जहाँ तक मैं समझ पा रहा हूँ, the whole sorry about that, the whole situation for the day, the whole scenario for the day can be summed up in one simple word, and that is called panic selling. ठीक है, जो मार्केट में सुबह सेलिंग प्रेशर आया, it turned out to be a panic selling pressure, and a lot of contribution to the whole selling pressure was because of the panic selling scenario that was created. But then soon the markets recovered and turned around, right? So अभी हम पिछले कुछ दिनों से अगर हम बात करें तो एक अच्छा स्ट्रॉन्ग कंसोलिडेशन देखने को मिल रहा है निफ्टी के अंदर. जब से मार्केट में ब्रेकआउट आया है, आई थिंक 4th of August, राइट? 4th of August के बाद से आज 11 अगस्त का सेशन हो चुका है. निफ्टी इज कंसोलिडेटिंग हेविली इन अ रेंज ऑफ 16,200 to 16,350. नाउ दिस रेंज is supposed to be there for a little longer, right? No bull market can just keep going up. It has to take a pause, and this is the pause that it is taking. We might even see Nifty going down, not tomorrow, not in tomorrow's expiry, but we might see Nifty going down and testing the 16,100, 150 levels in the next coming week or something like that. But I'm not expecting Nifty to go below 16,000 anymore as of now. In fact, I'm expecting that 17,000 or 16,900 or 800 zone will come first before 15,800 or 15,700 comes, right? That is a very possible scenario. So stay tuned till the very end of the video. We are going to discuss everything that happened into the markets today on the charts. We are going to discuss about the Max Pain data. We are going to discuss about how the volatility is affecting the markets. We are going to discuss the potential trading levels for tomorrow's trading session. And we are also going to see how the day was at the Millionaire Trader Club, right? So stay tuned till the very end of the video. This is Utkarsh Bhargav. You are watching Roaring Bulls, the stock market show. Okay, let's start the day. Let's start a conversation by talking about Jindal Steel first, right? So Jindal Steel, let me open up Jindal Steel. So Jindal Steel definitely came into a buy level. Can you see a very simple thing? I definitely applied a Fibonacci retracement over here and we need to find area of confluence. हमें area of confluence चाहिए रहते हैं. देखिए यहाँ पे आपको जो दिख रहा है सेटअप, ये हमारा आज का सेटअप था जिसमें हमने एंट्री करी थी और डेफिनेटली टारगेट अचीव हुआ. What was the logic behind our setup? That's what I need to tell you over here. We basically need to find the area of confluence जहाँ पे multiple confirmations हमको मिल रहे हैं. So what I did was very simple thing. We actually drew a Fibonacci level over here. देखिए आपने Fibonacci में बहुत सारे लोगों को बहुत सारे levels बनाते हुए देखा होगा. आपने देखा होगा 0.618 भी चल रहा है, 0.3 भी चल रहा है, 0.5 भी चल रहा है, 1.618 भी चल रहा है. सारे level चालू करके बैठ जाते हैं Fibonacci के. You have to make sure that you follow one or two levels that give you the best possible trading setup for yourself. आपका trading setup और मेरा trading setup अलग अलग हो सकता है. इस बात को मानना सीख लीजिए. आपको मेरा trading setup follow करना जरूरी नहीं है और मुझे आपका trading setup follow करना जरूरी नहीं है. जो जरूरी है वो ये है कि आप एक ट्रेडिंग सेटअप पे स्टिक रहें, राइट? सो माय ट्रेडिंग सेटअप बेसिकली इन्वॉल्व्स अ लॉट ऑफ एरिया ऑफ सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंसेस, पोटेंशियल एरिया ऑफ सपोर्ट एंड रेजिस्टेंसेस. मैं फिबोनाची जब यूज करता हूं तो मैं 0.5 की जो वैल्यू है उसको सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस देता हूं. 0.618 भी आ सकता है, 0.3 भी आ सकता है, कहीं से भी मार्केट रिवर्स कर सकता है. आई अंडरस्टैंड दैट, बट जब भी मार्केट 0.5 के आसपास आ रहा होता है तब मैं नोटिस करना चालू करता हूं क्या वो जगह मुझे एरिया ऑफ कॉन्फ्लुएंस दे रही है, क्या वो जगह मुझे कॉन्फर्मेशन देने की कोशिश कर रही है. सो लेट मी एक्चुअली टेल यू हाउ आई ट्रेडेड इन जिंदल स्टील टुडे. सो जिंदल स्टील की अगर हम बात करें, आई सिंपली ड्रू अ फिबोनाची लेवल स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम दिस स्विंग लो टू दिस हाई दैट वाज मेड इन जिंदल स्टील टुडे. एंड दिस लेवल बेसिकली गेव मी अ लेवल ऑफ 0.5. यहाँ पे अगर आपको दिख रहा हो तो मुझे 0.5 का लेवल यहाँ से मिल गया और उस लेवल पे जाके हमने अपना देखा, कंफर्मेशन किया कि यहाँ पे एक लॉन्ग विक कैंडल दिख रही है एंड देयर आर साइंस ऑफ रिजेक्शन फ्रॉम दिस लेवल. देखिए मैं आपको फिर से एक बार दिखाता हूँ किस तरीके से आप कंफर्म कर सकते हैं. इफ यू विल सी क्लियरली हियर व्हाट हैपेंड आफ्टर अ गुड good bullish opening, Jindal Steel started to fall down. It fell down till which point? There were two confirmations, right? There were two confirmations. Number one confirmation was we had a support area over here. We had a support area over here. Can you see that these two blue lines? These are historical supports. इसके अलावा क्या है, यहीं पर हमारा 0.5 का Fibonacci level भी अवेलेबल है. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ, एक बार टेस्ट हुआ Fibonacci level, we got a confirmation rejection candle, long wick candle, ऊपर गया, नीचे आया, फिर से टेस्ट हुआ, we again got a confirmation rejection candle. Now this was a clear point of entry. यहीं से हमने एंट्री करी. यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा है ये हमारा टारगेट था and we did hit the target very easily. We kept the target to this particular level because this particular zone was an area of resistance. Can you see that? This particular zone was an area of resistance. इसके ऊपर निकल गया, ठीक है, मुझे उससे क्या मतलब, मुझे मेरा टारगेट मिलने से मतलब है. अगर यहाँ से ऊपर नहीं जाता तो क्या होता? So you need to know where to book your profits as well. So this was basically an area of confluence for me because there was support from 0.5 level of Fibonacci and there was support from the historical support area. This is how you build your trade setups, right? Other than that, Hindalco was also there. Hindalco also shot up. Yeah, so we traded in JSW Steel only. Earlier I said Hindalco. I was wrong. Sorry for that. We traded in JSW Steel. And Sun Pharma, we had it on our scanner, but it didn't come into a buy level. So we did let it go. This was a buy level. It was left very much up. There was PEL. PEL also didn't come into a buy level. So nothing to talk about there. There was Berger Paint. Berger Paint actually, Berger Paint, के अंदर भी अगर आप देखेंगे तो हमारा बाय लेवल जो सेट था, देखिए मैंने यहाँ पे मार्क कर रखा था सुबह से, टीएमटी मेंबर्स के साथ मैंने ये चीज़ शेयर करी थी दैट वी नीड एक्चुअली अ ब्रेकआउट अबव 820 825 जोन. अगर आप देखेंगे तो यहाँ पे मैंने लिख रखा है कि हमको 820 825 जोन के ऊपर ब्रेकआउट चाहिए, उसके बाद ही हम बाइंग करेंगे बिकॉज देयर वाज अ हिस्टोरिकल रेजिस्टेंस. पॉइंट नंबर 1, दिस इज हिस्टोरिकल रेजिस्टेंस इज 820 एंड प्लस ऑन द डाउन साइड वी हैव अ रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ 0.5 Fibonacci level. And what happened? It came till the 0.5 point and the resistance point and it stopped over there. So कल के लिए ये definitely एक हमारे लिस्ट में रहेगा. कल अगर 825 के ऊपर क्रॉस होता है तो हम यहाँ पे एक अच्छी बाइंग पोजीशन बना सकते हैं एटलीस्ट टिल दिस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट 835 एंड 840 जोन. यहाँ तक का एक अच्छा हम मोमेंटम कल कैच कर सकते हैं बर्जर पेन्स के अंदर, राइट. अदर देन दैट व्हाट एल्स वाज देयर? AU Bank, no, AU Bank was yesterday over there, so it was not today. Let's see how mid cap and small cap actually how mid cap and small cap looks like today. So mid cap had a great fall in the day and somehow recovered somewhat at the end of the day, and small cap, just look at small cap again, a great fall. Sorry, I have to apply the daily chart. Yeah, so mid cap had a great fall in the first first half hour to 1 hour, and then there was a complete recovery in the mid cap sector. Then there was a small cap sector, again a great fall in the first half hour to 1 hour, then the complete recovery was there. What this basically means is that if the broader markets are gaining the strength, it's a good sign. It's a sign कि market में कोई बहुत ज़्यादा बेरिश नहीं है, कोई बहुत ज़्यादा बेरिशनेस नहीं है, कोई बहुत ज़्यादा टेंशन की बात नहीं है. इट्स जस्ट regular profit booking, small corrections that are coming over here. So that is perfectly fine. Now let's talk about Nifty. Can you see Nifty closed 2 points up, just 0.01% up. But look at the behavior of Nifty. That's what I was talking to you about, right? Nifty के अंदर अगर आप जाके देखेंगे, कल के ट्रेडिंग सेशन पे पहले फोकस करते हैं. अगर आप कल के ट्रेडिंग सेशन को देखेंगे, सो द यस्टरडेज ट्रेडिंग सेशन स्टार्ट्स एट दिस पॉइंट. A gap up opening, tried to touch the 16,350 zone, कंप्लीट रिजेक्शन एंड अ फॉल, है ना. और यहां से हमारा जो हिस्टोरिकल सपोर्ट है, यहां पे आपको दिख रहा है मार्क्ड हिस्टोरिकल सपोर्ट, यहां से सपोर्ट लेके अगेन बैक टू द नेक्स्ट रेजिस्टेंस लेवल. दीज 3 आर बेसिकली अ क्रूशियल लेवल्स. ये आपको मार्क कर लेनी चाहिए अपने चार्ट पे. 16,350, 16,294 एंड 16,213, एंड द नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल इज 16,150 जोन. दीज आर द 4 इंपॉर्टेंट लेवल्स इन विच निफ्टी इज ट्रेडिंग करेंटली. सो यू कैन बेटर मार्क दीज लेवल्स ऑन योर चार्ट्स. विल हेल्प यू टू ट्रेड मच बेटर, राइट. आज क्या हुआ? अगेन अ गैप अप ओपनिंग. लेट मी एक्चुअली zoom it in a little bit so that we can see today's chart very clearly. Again, what happened today? Let's see a gap up opening, sudden selling pressure, resistance यहाँ पे ऊपर दिख ही रहा है आपको. Selling pressure, even the mid cap, small cap, even the heavyweights were falling. Even Reliance actually fell at the start of the day. It came down, took support at our support level, had a small bounce at 16,200 level, and then broke that level. यहाँ पे आके जब finally it halted here, it gave us a reversal candle over here. यहाँ से हमने अपना एक Fibonacci level draw किया. मैं वापस से आपके साथ इस level को एक बार draw कर लेता हूँ. So let me remove this. How did we enter into a trade setup, right? That should be a question. अगर हमको ट्रेड सेटअप में नेकेड बाइंग के अंदर एंटर करना है तो कैसे करना चाहिए? लेट मी इवन एक्चुअली शो यू आर डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर, राइट. सो लेट मी एक्चुअली शो यू आर डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर. वी हैड, या दिस इज ओवर हियर. बिफोर दिस हैपेंड, आई एक्चुअली had a discussion with our Discord family that this is a possibility that 16,200 का जोन, 220 का जोन अगर ब्रेकआउट होता है तो हमको एक अप मूव देखने को मिल सकता है. एंड दैट इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई रोट एट 12:19 PM. Can you see that? Let me actually exactly show you over this point, right? So I actually wrote the same thing that we might see area of confluence over here, and 16,220 या 200 का जोन ब्रेकआउट होता है या निफ्टी के ऊपर अगर होल्ड करता है तो हमको ऊपर जाता हुआ दिख सकता है. एंड द मैक्स पेन डेटा इज ऑल्सो सपोर्टिंग द सेम थ्योरी. क्या हुआ आज? कैन यू सी दैट? Let me take you back to the charts and let me draw a fresh Fibonacci level for you. Okay, let me actually draw a Fibonacci level for you. So here is the last swing high that it made, and I drew a Fibonacci retracement level over here. Now what can you see here clearly? I can clearly see कि निफ्टी अगर नीचे आ चुका है, निफ्टी अगर किस जोन को ब्रेकआउट कर चुका है, लेट मी जूम इट इन. निफ्टी अगर 16,200 के जोन को ब्रेकआउट कर चुका है तो वापस ऊपर जाते टाइम ये एक रेजिस्टेंस की तरह एक्ट करना चाहिए, राइट. इसके अलावा क्या है, 0.5 एंड 0.618 का जो लेवल है यहाँ पे भी रेजिस्टेंस फेस कर सकता है निफ्टी. सो व्हाट हैपेंड? वंस आई सॉ अ कंफर्मेशन कैंडल, अ बुलिश कंफर्मेशन कैंडल over here that the index is ready to move back up, I drew this level and we made sure that we had this area of confluence over here. Now look at it very carefully. What happened? A breakout in this area of confluence, it came back, retested, and we got a confirmation candle, a bullish confirmation candle that the index is ready to get back up from here. So we had our entry defined at this particular position with a stop loss just below our 16,211 level, and the next resistance was our 16,294 level. Can you see? Slowly we got the momentum, right? We actually got the momentum. So this is how you make sure that you enter at the right time and exit at the right time as well. You have to make sure that your entry is perfectly timed. And The best part about the Millionaire Trader Club is we don't depend only on the naked buying options, naked option buying. We actually have our strategies in place. So I had a great strategy already running in place, and I'll even show you the results tomorrow. The strategy, I'll exit from the strategy tomorrow. I actually sold 16,200 put option. I have sold 16,300 call option, and I have hedged my positions from 16,400 call option, and I have hedged it from 16,100 put option. So basically I've created an iron condor, and I am expecting Nifty to expire somewhere between 16,200 and 250 to 16,200 to 300 zone. Actually, let me do one thing. Let me directly take you to Opstra over here, and let me show you what is the max pain right now. So what is the max pain? Okay, this is the max pain. 16,250 is the max pain for 12th of August expiry. This is the max pain. So this is basically the point जहाँ पे option buyers को maximum pain होगा और option sellers सबसे ज़्यादा फायदा. I have built a strategy in the same way. 16,250 पे अगर expire होता है market, I will take good money. I'll take at least 6% return on my investment from the strategy, right? So other than max pain, another interesting thing to look here is, a lot of, let me actually take you back to this. Yeah, so we are here, we can see that there are a lot of put OI change. The puts have been reduced at 16,000. Let me actually see what the 16,300 strike price, and the calls have been aggressively returned on the 16,300 strike price. But on 16,200 strike price, aggressively puts and calls both have been returned. On the 16,200 strike price, you can see that there's a change in OI just below it. यहाँ पे आपको दिख रहा होगा. There's a positive change in OI both in calls and puts over here. And on 16,200, there are a lot of put options in comparison to the call options return, right? So I can see very clearly that 16,200 is as of now a good support, and definitely 16,300 is as of now a good resistance. And on the basis of this, here's the max pain, that is 16,250, जहां पे chances हैं कि market expire हो. So what I am expecting is basically simple. I am expecting the markets to expire between a range of 16,200 to 16,300. Although the strategy that I have built gives us further more range from 16,144 to 16,350 अराउंड, ये रेंज हमको मिलती है. इसके बीच में कहीं भी एक्सपायर होगा तो प्रॉफिट्स होगा, बट द मैक्सिमम प्रॉफिट्स विल कम इन दिस पर्टिकुलर सिनेरियो. ओके, सो दिस इज द स्ट्रेटजी दैट वी हैव बिल्ट एट द मिलियन ट्रेडर क्लब. एंड लेट्स एक्चुअली गो बैक ऑन द चार्ट्स एंड डिस्कस अबाउट व्हाट कैन हैपन टुमारो, राइट? टुमारो देयर इज वन पॉसिबल सिनेरियो, ठीक है? अगर हम कल की बात करें, देयर इज अ हाई पॉसिबिलिटी की वोलेटिलिटी तो अभी भी रहेगी मार्केट के अंदर, बट उस वोलेटिलिटी में आपको कैसे फायदा उठाना है, ये बात हमें फोकस करनी है, राइट? आपको फायदा उठाना है लेवल्स का. अगेन ये लेवल्स आपके पास मार्क्ड हैं. अगर मार्केट 16,350 क्रॉस करता हुआ आपको दिखता है तो आपको एक रिजेक्शन कैंडल का इंतजार करना है. यहाँ पे आपको मल्टीपल रिजेक्शन कैंडल्स दिख रही हैं, जिस तरीके से आपको कल के 10 तारीख के ट्रेडिंग सेशन में दिखी थी. इस जोन में आपको रिजेक्शन दिख रहा है, ये रिजेक्शन आपको दिख रहा है, यहाँ पे एक रिजेक्शन कैंडल है. इस तरीके की रिजेक्शन कैंडल्स का वेट करना और फिर आप इजीली एक सेलिंग पोजीशन बना सकते हैं, ठीक है? सेलिंग पोजीशन बनाने को क्यों बोल रहा हूँ मैं पुट बाय करने को क्यों नहीं बोल रहा? क्योंकि कल है एक्सपायरी का दिन, और एक्सपायरी के दिन थीटा, that is time decay, is not a friend of option buyer. Actually, time decay is never a friend of option buyer, but on the day of expiry, it is the enemy of option buyer. So it's better to sell the call options instead of buying the put options on the expiry day if you think that the market will turn around from some point. Or if the market goes down, if the market comes at this level, and if you see that there are signs of rejection 16,150 से लेके 16,160 के आसपास, then you can go ahead and sell the put options 16,150 put options. That will give you the most benefit, right? So this is what, and you can always hedge your positions to create a no profit, low profit, almost a no loss strategy, because you can always adjust your selling positions and cover up your losses, right? So this is how you are going to trade in Nifty tomorrow. We had a long discussion about Nifty today, and about Bank Nifty is pretty bearish as of now. You can see that. So again, this is the zone where there's a decent support, right? Again, Bank Nifty is standing at that zone. Let me extend this zone as well. So this is the zone of another support, and resistance is definitely standing at again 36,000 level. जब तक 36,000 का लेवल ब्रेकआउट नहीं होता और सस्टेन नहीं करता मार्केट इस लेवल के ऊपर, तब तक हम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि बैंक निफ्टी में बहुत बुलिश होने की कोई भी बात है. आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग अगेन बैंक निफ्टी टू ट्रेड बिटवीन 36,000 and 35,500 level tomorrow. This is the trading range that I'm expecting. I have given you the levels. आप इन levels को अपने chart पे mark कर सकते हैं and trade carefully, right? Trade carefully. So I hope the discussion was long enough and it was a good discussion and you enjoyed the learnings that we had today. अगर आप नए हैं channel पे, I would want you to subscribe to the channel because you are going to get so much amazing content every single day. And you know the best part of the Millionaire Trader Club is that you get to learn in the live market. You get to understand the trade setups in the live market, and not just me or other mentors. Every single member at the Millionaire Trader Club helps each other to win in the market. They make sure that you don't lose your mind. They make sure that you stay in discipline. They make sure that you take logical trades. That is the power of the Millionaire Trader Club. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe to this channel, and definitely the link is in the description below. Go and check out the Millionaire Trader Club. You're going to love the benefits that you're going to get by being a part of that amazing community for such a small fees that we are charging, since we have to pay our bills as well. Okay, nothing good in this world comes for free, and so the small fees is nothing in comparison to what you are going to learn at the Millionaire Trader Club. Every weekend, a fresh masterclass for you that you are going to enjoy so much learning about, and the masterclass are all realistic masterclass. We tell you interpretable data. We tell you data which you can actually use in the markets to take profitable trades. And the members are the community. The community is a family. You're going to love the experience of being a part of such amazing traders family. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the tomorrow's analysis video. Till then, take care, stay safe. This is Utkarsh Bhargav. You are watching Rolling Bulls, the stock market show.